Beat Making Basics.
What's going on YouTube? Beat Making Basics back again with another dope video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because we're coming back to back with bangers. Now today's video, basically what I'm going to be covering is how to use Subtractive EQ to clear up your mix on your beats. So let's go ahead and jump in. Now this beat's not really finished or whatever, but it does have enough of the elements to basically demonstrate this tip to you. So what I'm gonna do here is just kind of clear up some of these tracks, and we're gonna go from here. So pretty much I have this beat here. I'm gonna let y'all hear it as is, and then I'm gonna show you like Subtractive EQ and what we could do to make sure the mix sounds a lot more clear using it. So let's check out the beat. Cool. So pretty much that's the beat. We have different elements here. We got the 808 kick, snare, you know, hi-hats and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and also just pull up the EQ. Okay, so basically what we have here is the EQ, and you can hear from, or humans can hear from 20 hertz all the way to 20,000 hertz. If you over here, if you just look at this, you'll see where it starts to where it ends, 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. So obviously the lower the hertz, like obviously the lower the sound and or frequency, the higher the hertz, the higher sound frequency, whatever. What we want to do here is use subtractive EQ rather than additive EQ. And this is where we're taking away frequencies. So you click on one of these, you take away frequencies instead of adding it, you know what I'm saying? That's additive frequency, you know, additive EQ. And so that's what we're going to do is just cut away some frequency. So say on this flute, we would want to cut away some of this low end. And what that's going to do now is let you hear maybe some of the low end on this 808. So the 808 is, you'll see once we push play here, you're going to see that a lot of the frequencies of that 808 are gonna come in like right around here. So anywhere from like 50 to like 300 hertz, something like that, you'll see. And then vice versa, if we were to go and take some of those hertz away, it's gonna make this 808 shine through a whole lot more in the mix. So I pretty much had the flute here. We took away, you know, everything below 300 for the most part, and I'm just gonna go ahead and push play and let y'all check this out. So this is with the beat after subtractive EQ. I'll take that off too. I was just trying to show you where that was hitting at. So I took away some of the, you know, the lows on that, but you kind of can still hear the low on this flute. So you're gonna have to come over here and pull away a little bit more. And so what we got here, pretty much it cuts off hard at 300 hertz and it rolls off all the way to around almost 800 hertz or whatever. And that's pretty much gonna make, you know, you have to play around with it though, so it doesn't sound too telephony, but you know what I'm saying, it's gonna make a lot of room for that 808. Check it out before. After. And you can take away as much or, you know, as little as needed, but pretty much it's going to definitely help clear up the mix some. So You can use the stock EQ, or you can come over here and use the Waves EQ. We had this F6 RTA plugin right here, which is pretty simple to use. I like the meters and everything on that. So just click like right here, do the same thing. And that's pretty much how you can use Subtractive EQ to clear up your mix. Again, this does take practice, and you can put it on a lot of other instruments. You just want to keep these tips in mind, that you want to identify which instruments have like the low end and which instruments are going to actually kind of be more of the star of the show. And so, for instance, in this beat, the 808 has a lot of low end, and it's also going to be more of a star of the show. Now, it's not the star, but it is a pretty much, one of the major things or elements that you're going to hear most of the time to the beat. So you want to make room for this to shine. You want to be able to really hear that 808. And so you can single this out. Pretty much, if you really look at this, I'm gonna pretty much be carving out a little bit off of all the instruments just to kind of like mix around this 808 almost. You want to be careful with this tip because you can take away too much of your EQ and make this beat sound thin. So you want to still have some fullness in there, and I would suggest like literally just come over here and take away almost until it just takes out almost all the lows, and then start pulling back from there. So you would take away and then like pull back just enough until you can kind of hear the fullness of the sound again. As soon as you can kind of hear the fullness of the sound, then stop. You know what I mean? So that's going to be today's video on Subtractive EQ and everything like that. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure that you go ahead and subscribe if you're brand new. Also, make sure you join our perks program on our channel. So just check the link below. And also we have a beat making master program that's directly on our site. Gives you access to all of our exclusive courses, kits, and templates. Grab that. And then you can also check out some of my favorite like Waves plugins through some of my affiliate links below as well. So check all that stuff out. Make sure you get subscribed. Make sure you check out the links and everything again. Appreciate y'all, and I will see you in the next video. We're out.